Hey everyone, it's another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. Good to see everybody this evening. I guess finally StreamYard lets you go to 1080p. It's kind of cool. I don't really know if there's that big of a difference. I mean, personally, I don't see that much difference. Maybe you guys do on your end. I have no idea. I guess you guys will let me know here in a minute how that is looking. Say hi to Marty there. Of course, Whiskey knows. Check out Marty's channel if you haven't checked it out so far. Great guy that he is. Oh, sorry for being about 30 minutes late and working hard all day on whiskey stuff, trying to nail stuff down for Foregate on Friday. Got a lot of work today. Sam, good to see you there. Trying to get all their crap figured out with them and, the usual fun. It's the way it goes. But we'll wait for everybody else to kind of join in here and all that good stuff. Since we're half hour late. But, it's par for the course at this point in time. We'll get there eventually to back doing these at a regular time. Just been freaking insanely busy lately. Same reason I've been any reviews in the last month. Too freaking busy to write them. Would like to write them, just don't have time. Got to focus on the business. You know how that goes. So we shall see. So the real question is, hey Donald, good to see you there. Does it look any different whatsoever on you guys' end? Because to me, it look any different on my end. But they said it went from 720 to 1080 for the first time today. It's full time plus other things, Sam. But yeah, there's always stuff. But I mean, it doesn't pay enough to pay myself. Mostly just goes right back into the business. So quality looks worse, even better. Say, I'm sorry, Andy. I would love for you to attend all of them, but you live, far away, so that part does suck. Hey, I wish we had more cool people here that would come and see them. So come to the events. That'd be great. That knew we existed. So if anybody knows other people, oh, it's your phone. That's all right, Sam. Shit happens. But yeah, anybody knows anyone in DFW wants to come to some cool ass whiskey events, that'd be great. Because we have 4 of them in a row, as you guys know. We've got, of course, Foregate this Friday, with an amazing lineup. You guys go check that out. Still not great. Weird. Huh. I don't know. I'm guessing it's a StreamYard thing then, Sam. I don't know. Because on my end, like I said, it looks the same to me as it looked with 720. I tried it and see if it made any difference, but don't seem to make any damn difference to me. So I'm going to go with doesn't really friggin' matter. And then, of course, Glenn Cadam and Tom Mantola next week. And then Dr. Don with JP Wisers. And thank you there for 2 shoes 2003. Appreciate it. Alex Fun on TV. Okay. But nothing's better per se. So whether it's 1080 or 720 to me makes no difference. But whatever. And now that really does tell you how much the naked eye can interpret whether it's one or the other. My guess is it's not all that relevant. So, but yeah, so we're doing some really cool JP Wisers and Lot 40 stuff. And then, of course, Brew Colati will be here on November 1st. Yes, exactly, Eric. Call all your DFW area friends. I mean, hey, it's funny. I was like, we got Brew Colati. I think it's going to be easy. As far as Will being here, I got a call today from somebody in Abilene that wants to know what it's going to be. So that's kind of cool. And I gotten lots of random emails and texts. I don't even know. So you can thank Brulati for their awesome marketing from their people, their locals and their global doing that. So it's good. But good times. So, the 8 of you that are here can tell your friends. That'd be great. So, or friends you even haven't met. That's also fine, as long as they're in DFW or coming to DFW. Either way works. Harak was great. So, no, we're getting Fraser Matthews is coming from Scotland. Yeah, we're getting the global ambassador this time. Let's see here. Harak, yeah. They did a fantastic job with the Harak. It was really, really freaking awesome. I'm going to Whiskey Ride in Denver this Saturday. All right, well, that sounds good. You should have fun with that. But, Yeah, they did a probably one of the best run events I've seen from a distiller standpoint. They really were really good at pacing it, really good at talking to the customer, teaching the class. And then what I really appreciated from the master blender and the ambassador was they went out after everything that people tried. They went out and talked to each table, how they felt about it, what they thought about it. I thought they did a really great job with that, and I'm going to encourage more ambassadors to do the same thing, to really engage with the class and just have a great time. They were just fabulous guests, though. Just that can't say enough great things about the Isle of Harris or the people over at Misa, which is the importer here in Dallas. Just fabulous people. We do plan to do some more stuff with Misa, which is really cool because Misa also has tequila brands, gin brands, Irish whiskey brands, cognac brands. In fact, one of the things we're talking about doing in December is a Christmas cookies and cognac, which would be lots of fun. Probably do that on like a Saturday afternoon, early Saturday evening type thing, so people can do cookies and all that. So I'm probably going to get Jill, who's the awesome bakery down the street from us, 2 doors down, to use her cookies because she's amazing. So we'll talk to her about that the next few days. So it should be a good time. So looking forward to that. So still looking for a cook at work. The last was a complete total fuckwit. Burn some mashed potatoes because that is no right. Oh. How do you burn mashed potatoes on? How is that even possible? You mash them after you cook the damn things. Holy crap. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Fountain ones also, we bought 17 bottles already, so that's put on the buy list. Oh, wow. All right. Well, if you want to try it when you come from McClunny, Anthony, you can try them. They left me bottle because we're going to do a stream. We're not going to be next week anymore because they want to get a little bit better figuring it out on their end up over at Isla Harris. And so that we can get that figured. And I'll talk to Iona and to Shona, and we'll get it figured out for you guys. It may be with one of the other people that works at the distillery, but either way, it'll be really fun. It will probably be a daytime stream, like around noon, 1 o'clock, something like that. When I was talking to Iona, they want to make sure that it's basically right when they close the doors that day they can do this. So they don't have to go home and come back type deal. So, which is fine. So it'll probably be like noon, something like that here. So it can be 5 or 6 when they start over there. So that'll work for us. So we'll get it figured out, though. But it'll be good. Sometime the next month, though, for sure. Definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, it ended up being a really, really great event. They did also this great charcuterie that was put by our buddy Chris Holloway. He'll definitely be doing more charcuterie for us. It turned out beautiful. Oh, I need to post this for you guys. Tomorrow night I'll post, or sometime today I'll post Instagram for you guys. It'll be all good. If you want to live closer and didn't have to get up at 4 a.m., thanks, Gavin. We appreciate it. Well, hopefully sometime the next couple of months or so, you guys can get a chance to come back up here. I know, obviously, small children and all that fun stuff, too, makes it hard. But, always obviously welcome anytime you guys do get an opportunity to come up here. So it should be a good time. But, yeah, so it was really great. They did a fabulous job. Really great food. We had mussels and shrimp and we have salmon, all sorts of fruits. And of course, they'll cut up in little meats and cheeses and all sorts of amazing things. And it was just a fabulous stuff. All of it together, just great stuff together. He tried to make a low simmering 3-star mash, and afterwards, I wanted to slap him, convince him to crawl back in the black hole he came from. Wow, that's awesome, Donald. Yes, because the patients care so much about the 3-star mash. I'm sure that regular mashed potatoes would be just fine because they're mashed potatoes. Good enough should be good. But whatever. You shall see, It is what it is. Cash strength for which one? For Harak? For those guys from Isle of Harris? Because the only thing I have out right now that you can get at, in a bottle is a 46%. But I'd like to try to cash strength. I'm sure it'd also be amazing. Maybe somebody can get them to convince them to bring me a sample. That'd be cool. I wouldn't say no. I'm sure it'd be amazing. So, Yeah, it was good. But we have lots of fun things planned. Probably some tequila events. Things will come up. We just got to get more people and get broader base and all that good stuff. Let's see here. Ugh. Not charcuterie board. If I get to pay that much, it becomes a shoot your cooter board. Alrighty then. That sounds lovely. Yeah, there's some stuff here at 45. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's all they got. They've only got 3 bottles out. They got their gin, which is fantastic, which they also made a really great gin and tonic with, which was awesome. And yeah, they used the Fever Tree, Mediterranean, tonic water, of course, then their gin, and then grapefruit. It was really, really good. So they did a great job with that. So fun times. Yes, Sam. I mean, the board was really pretty. It also had nice, crackers and nuts and fun stuff about that. So, we have to answer all the questions first, Sam. Yes, let's talk about whiskey clubs. That is what I put on the stream. So yes, we do. We do obviously want to talk about this. That is the goal of tonight's stream, to talk about that, of course. No, I'm not into them at all. I just want to put the list on there and see what people thought about what makes them good, what makes them bad, what makes you join certain ones or leave certain ones, things like that. He said he wanted to make Joel Robuchon's mash that put me on guard. Let's just say he failed worse than Liberace at a bachelorette convention. That's awesome, Donald. I love it. We love the things the girls made at your garden opening. They're awesome. There you go. Perfect. Hey, it all works out. Everything worked out good. Yeah, they did a great job. That was pretty fancy stuff, to say the least, that Eric's wife and her best friend put together at that. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, it depends on the club, right, Sam? Some are obviously real clubs that are in person. Some clubs are obviously Facebook groups. Local clubs. Some are clubs that meet up at people's houses. Clubs that meet up at different restaurants, joints, just things like that. Now, I own a few clubs, one local and several online. Locally, they need to be folks who support local stores and enjoy it. Whatever. Yes, and I do think that's an important part of having local stores you guys work with in general. Is if you don't have a good local store to work, it makes it really hard. And that way, people get to share, and especially you need people that share good things they get from local stores, which makes it even more fun. Now, Marty, I totally agree with that. There are way, way too many picks, which is why we don't do picks anymore. Because that's the only way to ever do another pick would have to be something from some major brand, something that I really wanted that had a very small amount of whiskey that came out of it. Simply because, like you said, you go to every liquor store now, they've all got 20 to 30 picks that they can't sell. It's sad but true. And it's just one of those things. But part of being in a good whiskey club is things like this. You get a chance to share with your friends. And I think, as you guys know, of course, someone that's met me knows one of my most important things, especially the first time I met a lot of you guys, is I always like to ask people, what have you always wanted to try that might have a chance of having here that we could get you to try? And I know it was a lot of fun, of course, going down to the Bastards Ball back in the day, and that's where I met several of you guys over the years. I was like, through the Patreon community chat, whatever you want to call it, back in the day. Guess I like the cool stuff that way. And everybody brought really cool things for everyone else to try. Now, Glen Scotia picks are quite good. I do enjoy those. But I do know they do sit if you don't have a very dedicated group to do that. That's no true. In rural South Texas, there are not many clubs outside of knowing a local store owner getting to hang with their crew. We have our own group, but meeting others locally is very true. Yeah, And see, that's the thing is like, and that's part of the thing with the Whiskey Crusaders. We want that to be an easier thing for people to come to groups, and that's why the events are so important, is to get new people to come out. It's like, look, you don't have to bring a friend. Come by yourself. Make new friends. That's part of the greatest thing about whiskey club groups is you can walk in the door and not know a soul, but by the time you leave, you might have 20 or 30 new friends. And that's one of the best things about whiskey in general. And that's what I enjoy, is the community aspect. And that's why I think whiskey clubs are important. Now, obviously, there are some that are full of snobbery and assholery, and we don't want anything to do with those. But the ones that are truly about sharing and giving and having a great time, that's what it's about. And like I tell people, I met all my best friends at liquor stores at this point in time, or YouTube or whatever, but it's just funny. My grandmother's in the past. What? No. Wow, Donald, that's crazy. Fuck milk. Path of the Hurricane. Wow. Thanksgiving next week. I'm going on a Golden Girls vacation with her friend. She'd rather be in the path of a hurricane. Alrighty then, Donald. I'm pretty sure the hurricane will see your grandmother and just turn around. So she's one tough lady. So I like picks when it comes to local stuff. Always folks try off-pro. Yeah. Now that's the problem. I do personally prefer off-profile personally, but I know from a store standpoint, unless it's on profile, it's very hard for them to sell, which does blow in that standpoint. The castle build itself has been good, which I think we talked this. I know it's on YouTube. We have the shorts from the build, but all I need to do is post back on Instagram and Facebook, because we can start it till way later, the build. So you guys can see it that don't want to go back and watch, I don't know, 150 shorts. And I don't really blame you for that either. So I got to pour up the family cast and invite him to our club. Nice. Well, that'll work. Yeah, that is definitely a great guy there, Sam. I like a guy who wants to pour the family cast like water. Sounds awesome. Enjoy the club for sure. Hey, Jason Coates, good to see you there. So, what's better to make? Almost better to bring a newbie in and teach them versus finding the others knowledgeable folks in the area to get to know. You just want to try stuff and hide their precious blends. Yeah, no. I think most of us here that are on this show have all had blends plenty of times. Meh. It's fine. It's not like it's a bad whiskey. It's just not a great anything. It's not what it used to look. You had old blends. That stuff was amazing. It's just not anything. Oh, I don't know. Tonight, that's a great question. I brought just a bunch of really great crap. And the reason I'm being so is things that you would get to try at a great whiskey group. Things like Old Fitz 11, Four Roses LEs, Old Bookers, Pappies, Eagle Rare 17, George T. Staggs, Van Winkle Rye, or, a Kentucky Owl, one of the older batches. Things like that are just good. But that's the point of it is everybody brings good stuff. Everybody shares it. That's the whole point. If you can't share it with you and you just look at an unopened bottle, what good is it? What's the hell's the damn point? Snobs is difficult. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. That is true. So I've had blends twice. So yeah. Oh, well, look at just like Jason Coates. Exactly the same thing. It's like I've had blends plenty of times, but like my bottle is the same bottle I opened in 2017, and I have several of them. I just don't care. So it's fine. Look, Blanton's is fine, but every time it's put into blind against anything that's decent, yeah, it almost always loses at the very end. Right, Marty? There you go. I'll tell you what, Marty. You come out to the castle, and I'll do you a blind lineup of it. How's that sound? Let's see here. Okay, I think I missed something from Sam here. Hold on. I'm in with the Blanton's Mini. I do have to agree with you on Sam. They are cute. You're not wrong on that. It's the one thing I saw them years ago. I just never bothered to buy one. I don't know why I just didn't, but I should probably do that. So, well, she didn't totally expect the hurricane because she told him, I'm not coming to Thanksgiving next week. I'm going to Florida with my friends. If you don't like it, in their objects to stick. That's right. I bet she didn't. I bet she did tell them to stick things where the sun don't shine. No doubt. I own one too. Oh, but I had it since 2018. Right. Eh. It's like, unfortunately in the US we get the good blends we don't get. Like, we do, I guess we technically now get straight from the barrel and gold now, which are better, but basically everything except regular is better. The green, the red, the silver, to me, are all better. But you know what? I have 200 balls just waiting for it. Exactly. Oh, you still have memories? Yeah, because, yeah, Sam, I don't know what time you left. It was late. It was a good time, though. Oh, very cool. That works, Sam. That's cool. Yeah, nice. Hey, Big Vic. You guys can check out Big Vic. Of course, go check out Richard. His awesome Whiskey Pigeon R stuff. Good stuff there. So lots of great things. Yeah, for $45, told you, Blanton's is great. Yeah, straight from the barrel. Yeah, totally worth to me. 150 grams. What for was shipping only 29? Oh, actually, this is the 2020. This is the 2022 that I have. Yeah. Lift it up. You focus. There. Yeah, 2022. That's one. So good. Great choice. Which we still need to film the whole blind of all those. Although I guess we'll have to add the 2024 to it now. Darn, I'm sure it'd be really terrible. Yeah, it's gonna find time that the few of us can get together and film that thing. I hate agreeing with Sam, but Blanton's sort of is, yeah, totally agree. It's great stuff. There's no doubt. Yeah, Straight from the Barrel is really, really good. I've had 3 or 4 different ones, not ones I've owned, but that's one of the ones I don't have. But I think I have an empty of it. No, I have an empty gold that I have at the castle. That's what I have. Okay. But yeah, Straight from the Barrel is probably the best product they make as far as I'm concerned. But that's the thing, But that's once again the greatness of having a whiskey, and whether it's a whiskey club of 6 guys or it's a whiskey club of 6,000 guys, doesn't matter as long as it's good, as long as everybody's sharing, getting along, and making new friends. That's the whole point. Hey, Donner Pass, good to see you there. My neighbor just texted me. He bought a Blend's Gold. Oh, nice. Very nice. Hey, Blend's Gold is really good, too. I do enjoy that one. So, Richard says, balls of disappointment. Do not live up to the hype, in my opinion. I left old Fitz 10 year BIB behind at a whiskey vault of it. Okay. Hey, look, there, and that's the thing, too. Just because, right, Sam. Just because something everyone else sells is great doesn't mean you'll like it, number one. And there's crap that I think is great that you guys are disagreeing with, and that's fine. Like, I personally find, and I know this is a ridiculous thing, and you guys know I like some. I personally think this is probably one of the best deals there is. No Redneck Riviera, the Granny Rich Reserve. I think stuff's great. As you can see, I drank most of this bottle. I think it's really good. Now, is it the same competition? Of course not. But is it good, and it's sometimes fun to blind people with stuff like that, and that's their favorite? It's hilarious. So, it's just funny like that. But speaking of Redneck Riviera, sometime next year, there's going to be an event with these guys. It's going to be cool. There might be some people there that are involved with that brand that I think would be quite cool for people to get to see. Ooh, the Proof and Wood Senator. Great choice. Love that stuff. In fact, the new presidential dram dropped, I think, today. Finally heading home for the week from work. That's good, Donald. Always a plus. And at 11:30 at night almost there in Canada. So that's good. But yeah, I think that's it. I mean, but that's part of the whole point we opened the castle in general is to not just teach whiskey, which obviously teaching is very important, the educational part of it, but it's the community. That's the other really, really important part. Ooh. Scott says, I just found Swiss Miss Chocolate is coming out. I'm intrigued and scared. Yeah, I don't know about that, Scott. That could be either really good or, like you said, also really bad. I'm hoping for really good because, as you guys know, I do enjoy the flavored ones. Speaking of, I got to talk back to Old Smoky. They promised to come on. I need to have them on. They will be good. 14-hour shift. Lucky you. The Sherry Finish Malted Rye. Which for what brand, Jason Coates? Are you talking? I might have missed something here. Welch's grape juice alcohol to hurt my soul. Ooh, that doesn't sound good at all. All I can think of with that is the old school. What is it? The sparkling water, grape juice they put out at New Year's, for kids to have. So will their parents have champagne? Yes. You missed the bacon backdrop. Yeah. What it's only me. You get to see the whole bar. Unless someone else is on here, and then you get to see the bacon. Which I think I've actually changed to the castle at this point. But it is good. But there will be more streams at the castle. Speaking of, we're also going to be doing the Glencaddam Toman Tool Global Ambassador stream. Sorry, brain's not working there. I have not had that. Now, New Riff, that sounds great. Sir Davis, I don't know. Like I said, if someone wants to give me a bottle or a sample, I'll try it. I'm not buying one, but I'm not really buying anything because, money. So it's all tied up in the business right now. And that's not a good financial decision to go be buying crap that I don't need. So it's not like we're going to run out of whiskey anytime soon for class. Let me tell you that. Welch is only used for making meatballs. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Brain fart. What are we doing? A stream. Yeah, so we should be doing a stream with their ambassador too, so it should be a good time. Same with Dr. Don. So yeah, I'll have to start seeing if Dr. Don and the Global for Glencaddam can start putting some stuff out there. That would be good. I did get the lineup today for them. So let's see. I know, like I said, Toman Tools is going to be their Caribbean, the new Caribbean cask, their 14, 16, and 25. And then Glencaddam is their NAS standard, which I think is a new product too for them last couple years. The 10-year, 15-year, and 21. And then I just got tonight the list from, let's see here. Hold on a second, guys. Phone's not cooperating. All right, let's see here. Where is the list? Just got it tonight. Here we go. From Christy. Okay, so here's what we have for. Okay, so here's what we're doing with Dr. Don. So we'll do a few more on the stream. We're going to do the 42-year on the stream, but we don't have enough to do for the whole place. Sorry, guys. But we are going to do the 10-year. We're going to do the old-fashioned. That'll be your welcome cocktail that they have pre-made, which is actually really freaking good and scarily good. The 15-year, the 18-year, the 24-year, the 27-year, and then a Lot 40 rye and a Lot 40 dark rye. So it should be really good stuff. It's obviously Dr. Don, who is truly one of the most amazing blenders and distillers in the world. Like, if that is an event that you can get to, come listen to seriously one of the quintessential best in the entire world distillers and blenders there is. So if you're going to be in London, joining the London Whiskey Club is a good thing. Jez Batty starts just going there being inspired by Roy Aquavita, good for connection. Oh, that's cool. Sounds like fun. So if you're in the London area, sounds like a good place to join. Meatballs and cocktail weenies. Out to the newer single malt. I love all the newer I've tried. Yeah, the newer single malt was disappointing. I know our buddy Steven brought it to the castle, and I was like, meh. But now the Balboa rye, I really liked. I thought that was really good. 51 rye, 49 malt. Now, is that the same one, Richard, that the Sir Davis used that same mash bill, or is that something different? I could be wrong. Yeah, right. 14, 16, 25 doesn't suck, right? Bourbon for bacon, it will be good. It's weird. Okay, so you also think it's weird. Yeah, it just was not super. And I think this once again comes down to, and I think I know why, what do most of us like? We like our malt on a pot still. I don't like malt on a column still. I think that's the problem. Now, I did have probably what is this thing called? What the hell's the name of this weird ass thing? I tried this new. I did to try some new cool scotches, by the way, the other night. Let's see here. Yeah, I told you guys it was good. Sorry, someone's asking me. Oh, you're right. The Brothers Bond cash strength is good. I told you it wasn't good. Yeah, it is the same match. But okay, that's what I thought. Can't get past insurance. I don't remember being insurance. I just thought it was meh. Cocktail mix is barbecue and great chilies at classic 60s American. Okay, my mom used to make this thing called drunken hot dogs. We used to have a lot of parties when I was a kid. And basically, you take bourbon or rum, depending what you want to do, barbecue sauce, and a few other spices, and literally soak chopped up hot dogs in it. And it's quite delicious. Hold on a second. We have a question from a child. Hold on. Sorry. Yeah, it's just weird when you do that. That's the recipe in my hair, my Victoria. There you go. Yeah. So anyway, like I said, just used to do those when I was a kid. Um, Good stuff. I like them. I still like them. I think they're delicious. Just like Swedish meatballs, also delicious. Yes, she had a question about school. She's like, "Can you quiz me on this?" I'm like, "Don't think you guys want to hear me quiz her right now for the next 10 minutes. Pretty sure we should just wait and do that after the stream." It's one of the worst ranks I I've tried, and also that newer will continue to improve. A lot of the big brand single malts have been horrifically bad, in my opinion. Other people might like them. I think they're bad. I think the Yellowstone's is atrocious. I think it should be burned and all the barrels should be thrown away into a river and just disappear forever. High West is atrocious. Claremont Steep, not a fan. What else? I didn't care for what the hell is that one? Bullets, nasty. I just don't like them. I just think they're not good. Oh, that's what I was looking for you guys. That other question for that thing popped up. That I knew I had something else to tell you guys about. New distillery I tried. Let's see. Here it is. And this is part of the fun about, like I said, having the whiskey group is exactly this. Getting the opportunity to try crap you never get to try otherwise. It is. Oh, it's door knock. So Thompson Brothers, it's a 6-year-old door knock, 57.2. That has to be the weirdest Scotch single malt I think I've ever tried. It is bizarre. And I was talking to my buddy that brought it. Apparently, he's been to the distillery. He said it's a very, very small distillery with a crazy still that is just weird as all hell. Oh, Stranahan single malt still sucks. There you go. It's okay. I don't think it sucks. I mean, I think Stranahan's is better than most as far as the. It's not my favorite of. Because are they pot still there at Stranahan's? I think they are, but I could be wrong on that. There are of the craft. It's not my favorite. It's decent, but there's definitely a way better craft. Like not in Colorado there, I really like Spring 44 a lot. That's fantastic. I like Peach Street does good stuff. There's a few others. Oh, dude, the new McAllen 18 is sadly just a far cry from what it used to be. The old McAllen 18s in like the maroon box, oh my gosh, those things were glorious. The new ones, they're so sulfuric. They're just not super. Now, I do agree with you on that. I am shocked that Jack Daniels, to be honest, was probably one of the best single malts from a major distillery we've had in a long time. You are right on that, Andy. That does go. That sherry cask stuff is great. Some greatness. That is one that they're definitely doing a good job. Yeah, I do need to get. I haven't. That's the one I don't have. I had, of course, the special edition, but I need to get from the base. And I saw it, I just didn't buy it because I like said, trying to save money. There's at the class, it's like $90, and it's a liter sherry finished one that they have over there at the class 6. Really good as far as like a very special one. So I heard that one's good too. I just personally haven't tried it, so would obviously love to try it, but yeah, that Jordan Jones Spirit, yes, it's very tiny, smaller than most US. Right. Yeah, it's crazy. It was a wild thing by book because my buddy always tries to bring me either closed distilleries, random weird crap, or stuff he knows all of, which pretty great friend. So I also got to try for the first time. He always looks, it's like he brings me like old Scotch distilleries. So I tried that one. So that was super weird and super good. Now I tried the Russell's 13. Actually, I've had before, but there's different batches. Not sure which batches this one is, but it was good. Yeah. Russell's 15. If you guys have not had Russell's 15, holy crap. That's the best wild turkey I've had in a very, very long time. Tastes like old 80s turkey. It is unbelievable. So if anybody gets a chance to try Russell's 15, yes, just pay for it. It is worth every penny. Yeah, same guy, the Wild Tobermory, exactly, Andy, yeah. Virginia distillery is closest to America's. Yeah, about Scotchman. I'd agree with that. Yep, I would say closest to Scotch is probably true. It's probably Virginia. Now, of course, Great American Malt that's not close to is like obviously Balcones, Cedar Ridge, Westland, but it's its own American thing. It's clearly American, and that's fine. And obviously, you guys know I love that, but it's just great stuff. Let's see. Bent Single Malt was. Oh yeah, Bent Single Malt's good. I like Bent. I like Bent a lot. I don't know. There's a plan, and you guys can know this. And the goal for next year, for Texas Independence Day, is to do a Texas Whiskey Trail event at the castle. So we are working with the trail to get it to happen. And they approached us about it, so it should be really cool. So something to put on your calendars for next year, guys. You're going to definitely want to attend that. I think there'll be a significant amount of distilleries there. So it should be a really, really good event for you guys to get a chance to try a bunch of stuff that day. So that will definitely be a really great masterclass, and you should probably Uber to it. Just a suggestion. Anyway, let's see. There was something else crazy. What else did I try? Something else crazy. Let's see here. We tried. It was that. Oh, this is what I tried. It was this really cool Con Valamore 1975. And it is at 49.3 cask strength. Distilled in 1975, bottled in 2004. So, that's the first time having that distillery. It's closed, so that was really cool. Always love trying new things. Let's see. I tried another one. What the hell is it? Did I take a picture of that? I think I did. Yeah. I tried. Yeah, it's always like, what cool crap can I knock off your list? Well, what the hell's the name of it? No, that's not it. Where did I take? Oh, I left the picture. Damn it. Anyway, it's the was it WYMS? The Ray Weems. It was a 31 year of that anyway from that closed distillery. Great stuff. This is true. I will go to castle events, but I also bring extra bottles for the after party. That's correct. That's called building community. And yeah, I do expect, guys, so the Bruichladdich event, that thing's going to probably be insane. It's going to be a really great class and a lot of really good stuff I expect to show up for that one. So that should be a really good time. Yes. Yeah. Yes, it was a 31 year of that, and it's, of course, that's another closed distillery. Good stuff. Let's see. Tried the oldest whiskey I ever had, a Gervon 50. So that's freaking cool. I do have enough of that to review, so I will be reviewing the oldest whiskey I ever had, which is now a 50-year Gervon. So, because the oldest I had prior to that was a 48-year. Yeah, so good stuff. So, of course, then there's also the, independent bottler, blender, or whatever you want to call the other Weems. There's those guys too. I do not like beer malt whiskeys. I don't blame you, Jason Coates, and that because it always tastes like beer. And one of the big offenders, and it looks at obviously they're good stuff, but Westward does that. Yeah, I think you're talking about Westward, not Westland. I think that you're talking about, Jason, because Westland doesn't really do anything with beer. Oh yeah, Charbet. God, you're not kidding, Sam. Yeah, that hop stuff is crazy. It's not bad, but it's like drinking basically high alcohol beer from a flavor standpoint. Really? So you don't like the Westland? Okay. Their policy is just a mess of burnt grain. Okay, and that's fine, Jason. I personally am a huge fan of Westland. But I think Westward, depending which one you get, can be a very beery thing. But yeah, I get it. If you don't like it, that's fine. Hey, Ben, good to see you there. Munich chocolate malt and a single malt. And I personally do love chocolate malt, so I can see just if you don't like that, I could see why that would not be a thing for you. But like I said, that's once again half the fun of going to whiskey club events is exactly that. So let's say you do find one, you know, that's fine. And it's interesting that Westward works better for you, and that's cool. Oh, that's right. You were up there in Portland. That's right. That's cool. Yeah, I'm glad that you did that. That's awesome, though. I think I've only had. I like Westward. Don't get me wrong. I've had them on the show. They're cool. I just think they have more beer notes for me personally. But like I said, that's subjective. I have the stout cask with the Pinot Noir cask, the regular one, and a couple others. I don't remember what the hell are. Some special one. Hey, looks at Andy. You would have loved that freaking Harak, dude. That shit was Loch Leo's good. I got to try some nice Rosé, Cotswold. That's all good shit. Oh, good. I can't wait to try Ardenhoe. That's definitely on my list. I want to try really bad. My Grain Hedge Creek number 2 is from that. Is that, I assume, a Canadian whiskey, Ben? I don't know that one. Okay. And for me, personally, huge fan of Westland. Anybody has just seen my collection of Westland, I have all the Gariana collection. I have, multiple other of their specials and single barrel. I personally love Westland. But that's, like I said, it's a personal choice. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing, that Ardenhoe is really great. Can't wait to try that one. I'd love to bring some more of these young Scotch distilleries over, like Isle of Harris. Say, hey, if you guys want to come to the castle and bring some of your new whiskeys in, love to introduce people to it. Yeah, it went over really well. People really enjoyed the stuff from Isle of Harris. But like I said, their gin, if you guys are into gin, that's one of the best gins currently on the market is Isle of Harris gin. Stuff is fabulous. So we didn't choose soonest. Okay, cool. Had 2 grams of Rosé, one being their Alosa Sherry Special release. Okay, had that one. That's good. And I really like the peated, though. The peated's really good. Yeah, I know they're going to work on some other kind of more peated version. Also, what I really liked about Isle of Harris is that is the most transparent distillery I've ever seen. So, a lot of distillers are like, oh, yeah, we use X bourbon. No. They went to the point of, they said X percentage, I think it was Buffalo Trace, X percentage Heaven Hill. In each batch, they told you exactly the percentage of the batch from which distillery in Kentucky they were using. It was really cool. And then she went over the notes that those barrels gave from each of those distilleries. That is a contribution to the Harak, which was really cool. And then, of course, you have you have the sherry cask from a particular, I can't remember what's off my head, but they tell you exactly these sherry bodegas they come from. And you also got a Fino cask where those come from. So just really, really transparent. She's like, why wouldn't I tell you the truth? It was really great to hear her say this. Is like, everyone should tell you the truth. If we're not, we're just lying. And I thought that was really great that they were just, she's like, we should be complete. Everyone should be transparent. She goes, you can't replicate it. It doesn't matter. If you move it half my way, it's a different whiskey. You just can't do it. So it was just really fun. So it was just so great and refreshing to hear that type of thing. So I live 10 minutes away from the Grand Range Distillery, which started at Troubled Monk Brewery. It's kind of cool. These are ale mash for whiskey, and they're amazing. Okay, cool. Hopefully someone can try it. Hey. Yeah, Torveg's a good choice. Torveg's definitely doing good stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of great things. And I think, and that's the thing too, like, let's go back, once again to Whiskey Clubs is themes are great. So let's say you want to have a rye night or a bourbon night, or you want to have a young Scotch distillery night, whatever. But one of the best nights we ever had was we did all the lineups of these. We did a night that was all the BTACs. We've done nights of the Pappy lineup. You've done nights of what's the best. Everybody brings their very best rye to see what it would be. Things like that, which is really fun. Ooh, there's a new Arc Mirrored tenure. That should be cool. Oh, yeah, for sure, Donner Pass. Yeah, I'll be very cool to see what they, come up with at that point. I think that will be awesome. Yeah. Oh, there's no doubt. And I think that's the other thing that's, especially, not just craft American, it's craft Scottish. They are making them go forward. They're doing new and interesting things. And the fact that it's young malt and it's so good at, 6, 7 years old is amazing. And it's just really great to see that. And I think that's the thing too. So, speaking of that too, is one of the other great things about going to whiskey clubs and having groups meet is the chance to try things you wouldn't have tried anyway. Like, let's say, Rosé or something like that. You've never really, would have had a chance to try it because someone took a chance. And it's like, oh, this is great. Or now you got a fan club of X distillery. I mean, one of the best that ever done this has got to be Iron Root. Iron Root, probably some of the most brilliant marketing from their end of coming on different YouTuber shows, sharing all sorts of cool stuff they had. And then, of course, I think one of the biggest things for them being just fantastic, amazing people that work there and just being so warm and friendly with everyone. But I think that's the key. I think just doing great things with great people and sharing it and bring stuff, and of course, every time I see Robert and Jonathan and Marsha and Josh and else that works there, is I like to always bring them things. It's like, hey, and actually it was cool because Marsha actually got to see the castle finally the other day, so it was great. Unfortunately, we had to go out to Bellhead Karate out in Azles. We had to drive out there, so I felt bad. So we only got to have one pour while she was there. I gave her because they wanted to try the new Maker's Mark Heart Release, which they both her and Chris were there, so they both liked it. So it was a good time. But yeah, but that's it. I mean, great people goes a long way with a great product. We're going to pay. But legacy brands are hiding being NAS. But oh yeah, there's no doubt. And I don't have a problem with NAS at all. Like, there's lots of great ones, but I really wish people would just simply tell you what it is. So, which is whatever. Let's see what else. I took in 3 to 4 for rest. Oh yeah, 3 to 4 is definitely nice. But yeah, Isla Harris is older. They've got the new Oloroso first is a 7-year mature, and it was so interesting, so different, and interesting to see because this was a fresh crack. This thing's literally just got off the boat, so I'm interested to see in a few weeks when they get some oxygen now in it with the bottle that they left me to see what it tastes like. I'm gonna let you guys know in a few weeks what that is. So it was really, really cool. But of course, we'll do the stream with them too, so it should be good. Whiskey Bats to Whiskey Clubs. Hey, whatever works for you there. You can call yours the Whiskey Bat Bourbon. You guys, of course, haven't checked out Whiskey on Center. Go check out Ben's channel. Another good fun time. Lots of on the bottle. Thumbs up made by Face Moji. Okay, Ben, great. Whiskey Katanas, there you go. That'd be entertaining. What's funny is that my kids, when they were younger, they have their birthday parties at the dojo, and so the kids, when they cut the birthday cake, they used a katana to cut the cake. It was freaking awesome, really cool. But they're a little bit too old for that now. But it was cool at the time. I enjoyed. It's always fun to watch the little ones run around. Of course, they have like sword fighting and stuff. And they beat the crap out of each other. It's hilarious. Obviously, like they're fun with those fun noodle pool toy thingies, and they fashion them into swords, and it's funny as can be. Because dodgeball's always fun, good times. But yes, that's the joy of all these things. I mean, whether it's an online club, but I think also taste. I also think tasting with people is important because otherwise, and that's the thing too is, oh, that was the other great thing about Isla Harris was so. Shona was asking me, and Iona, they're like, I'd really like a softer, easier to drink bourbon because we don't get a lot of those in Scotland. I was like, yeah, okay, let me find and lower proof. So went with the Hancocks for them because it kind of described the notes they were looking for. So it was really fun for them to get notes from people from Scotland on a bourbon was really cool because some of the candies and the different fruits they were describing were super interesting to hear from a Scottish perspective what they thought on it and the things they grew up with on the Isle of Harris. So it was really cool to hear those things. I'm like, I don't know, I never heard of it that way. It's like, you're right. And then some of the things I don't know what they are because the candy's only available in Scotland. So I was like, I don't know what that is, but I'm sure it's cool. So it was just really fun to hear from their perspective and that they really enjoyed it. And I'm glad it picked something they really liked, though. So it was nice. You have no idea what happened. Oh, I'm sure you don't, Ben. Have you had? I have not. That's one I've been looking for, though, that I not had a chance. But I have the 10 and the 12 of those, and I do really like them. So if you do have an 18 or you found a place to get it, you should definitely buy it. It's good stuff. And it's no longer made. So it's another good reason for you to buy it. So, personal choice on that, obviously. Let's see here, Mr. Stag. Oh, you got a bottle. Nice. Very nice. Oh, you have to let me know how it is. Like I said, that's one on my list of things I've always wanted but never been able to find a bottle of. But I'm glad you got one. You need to let me know how it is for sure. Old Malt Cast put a bunch of 25th anniversary from the Canasta Sherry. But I've never heard of a blend of Lotus and PX for cream sherry gets the Ben Reed. It's like nice. Yeah, Canasta is good stuff. That is definitely cool. And Ben Reed is good stuff too. Yeah, that an Old Malt Cask in general I think does a really good job. So can't go wrong with that at all. Okay. So let's think about it this way. Like going back to the club idea. I met a guy at a liquor store. Technically, actually ended up knowing the guy really back from we were in elementary school together, which was really funny because he was my brother's age and his sister was my age. And he's like, hey, I heard you got a bunch of whiskey. I got a bunch of whiskey too. He's like, come to the house one night and hey, yes, Marcy, good to see you there from Vegas. Hope you're having a good time out there. Hey there, Chris. So all the way to last night in the U.S. for this trip. We'll be back in Dead Future tomorrow afternoon to fly out at 7:40 p.m. Nice. It's last night in the U.S. All right. Cool. So you're back in tomorrow afternoon. Okay, cool. Well, I hope, Chris, you guys had an awesome trip. I'm sure you did. I'm sure since you were you guys flew all over the damn place while you guys were here, which is, hey, that's cool. Let's see. This is a portion. I enjoy Smokewagon's Desert Cold, which I rebranded their Uncut the Younger. I don't think I've ever had that one, Sam, but I'll take your word for it that it's good. Oh, thanks, Burban. Well, I'll tell you what. If I get a chance to come back up to Long Island, I'll let you know. Hopefully, I will in the next couple of years. I mean, it'll take a while, but I'd happily come up there, and we could definitely share some things for sure. I pack a large bag of samples for you. Yeah, I know. I know Smoke Wagon's MGP. I just, it's whatever. It's just, it's whatever. Oh, you just don't like him. Oh, okay, okay. As you're saying. Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Smoke Wagon. I just know it's there. It was really the rage, and I don't know how it is there, Sam. But here, you can't get rid of Smoke Wagon. It sits here by the pallet. I have to keep you in just a few pieces. Oh, excellent, Chris. Well, that would be fantastic. That would be great. So, I know we had some talks about some things, and while you're here too, some contacts we need to get. But yeah, whoever you got, definitely will take care of and do whatever we need to do with them. That'll be great. Yeah, where did you not go? Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, Chris, how many states did you guys end up going to? I mean, it was several of them. And hell, you went to 2 countries. I guess you count another what? I guess Providence. I guess that's what Ontario is. I guess it's a province. So I don't think they did, Sam, but I guess Chris will tell you. At least not on this trip. But all that works. So it's all good. It's all good. Let's see. What should we pour next? That's the next question. Man, Dorsey Stag is freaking awesome. Oh, I haven't had a Winkle Rye in a while. Because why not? I will, Sam, if I come out there, but I haven't been to California in a very long time. The last time I went to California was to Oakland. And that's the only reason I went there is because my best friend was getting married. So, kind of required. There you go, Sam. That'll be awesome. I'm sure my wife would be thrilled. Oh, it's good stuff. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, see, Chris, and hey, and basically, you got off the plane, and I mean, an hour and a half later, once we had you, you were drinking again because then we introduced poor Chris and Lil. It's like, oh, hey, you just got here. You've been on the flight all day. Well, how else do you party? Then with JP Weisers with their COO was here. It's like I think we went 4 or 5 hours. Then of course we went off after we went to eat at my buddy Nick's place up at Wine Fusion, had some more drinks, and then we went to my mom's house to have some more drinks. So it was a good time. So we made a good time to make sure Chris and Lil had lots of awesome drinking on the first day. See you later. Gonna hang it up. All right. Nice, Sam. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon. And of course, the next day, I guess we took you to Balcones. And where did we go eat that night? Oh, Babe's Chicken after that. I think we went home that night because then we were exhausted. The next day, we went to Iron Root. Then we drank a bunch more. Then we took you to the Keller Tavern. Then we took you to the Cheddars. So yeah, lots and lots of drinking. It was great. They will have the new Bruichladdich 18. The Port Charlotte, they don't have any left in the system. It's all sold, so they don't have it. They will not have it there. Yeah, they're gonna have the classic Lottie 18. They're gonna have the Port Charlotte 10, Port Charlotte special release, Octomore 15-1, 15-2, and 15-3. So that's the goal as of right now. In fact, he sent me something which I have not looked at yet. I can tell you guys what else it says because I don't know. I haven't looked at it. It's been a busy freaking day. Let's find out what we've got. Let's see here. I know Travis emailed me. What is it? Well, I'll tell you about it, guys, about that fun bullshit in a minute, too. Where is... Oh, is this it? Oh, nice. Man, he didn't... Oh, jack that. Why is that there? I'll have to have him move that. That's easy enough, though. Yeah. Edit to slide. Yeah, let's move that. Well, I'll jack with that later. Nice. Does not tell me anything on here except it's got some cool pictures. That's okay. I'll jack with this later. Cool. All right. Sorry about that. That's what I got from the rep today from Brew Claudia, but we'll figure that out later. It disappeared so fast. That happens out. So just been hanging out with my brothers from the Bourbon Mafia trying to finish the Kentucky trip. Nice. Fred Goldberg's been with us for the last week, so we've been introduced to a few players. Nice. Very cool. That's awesome, Chris. That's very cool. Well, I assume when you fly into DFW tomorrow, I'm sure you'll have another drink at the bar, and I'm sure some more on the way home to Australia. It would be sad if you didn't have something like that. So, I hope when you come back next year, well, even more cool crap for you guys to try. But yes, it'll be all good. It's funny, Chris, because when you guys come here, I have like multiple of your cell phones from the different years you guys are here. I started now I have to leave them by the year you're here for whatever number you have. So it's like then I need to delete the other like 3 or 4 I have for you because I'm like, these are from prior years. I don't need these anymore. So it's just funny. So hopefully we'll know. I end up with a bottle of the true story. Okay, very cool, very nice. The Papados in DFW. There you go, Jason Coates. That's funny. I assume that you ate at that restaurant there, Jason Coates. Man, you should. I know you were here, but I guess if you told, I guess even if you didn't get to come to the castle, I could at least come up there and met you outside of security. But that's all right. It'll happen next time you come down. You need to just come down and drive down here for a couple of days, whatever. Come hang out. Be a good time. It won't suck. Let's put it that way. It will be great. That's not bad though. I mean, I don't think 25 for a foolproof for a large pour. I don't think that's bad at all. I think that's pretty. To be honest, I think that's pretty reasonable. Yeah, 6 hours. I mean, it's not close, but it's not horrible. I mean, 6 is definitely doable. It's not terrible. Holy crap! A 3-ounce pour in a rocks glass for $25? Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, that's what I'll tell you guys too. So then on Saturday night, I went to Cigars and if you guys do like cigars, I mean, I personally could care less because I can't smoke them anymore because of the blood pressure meds I'm on. If you guys, there's a Cigar International over at Alliance area, which is about 25 minutes from my house. So if you guys, the big, all right, I'll check that out, Jason. The big, cigar magazine importer, whatever you want to call them. They have a huge facility here, and so they had a big whiskey event there on Saturday night. So I was over there with Chris and Marsha, so that was cool. Got to go check them out after karate. I only get to be there for a little bit, but that's okay. Tried some other fun stuff. Tried some really good tequilas. Was it Suerta? I think Suerta. If you guys haven't had that, that's really good tequila. Check that stuff out for sure. Donald, that's awesome. Oh, Lord. Oh, good. You were talking to Bill from Forgate about the trip and the dinner down there this weekend. Nice. Yeah, so hopefully Bill's looking forward to it. It should be a good time, to say the least. So, yeah, 6 hours is the Debbie Does Dallas social, so I've been told. I think you got to watch the movie like 3 times, but sure. Depending, I guess, which version you watch. Or was it the new chapter, the new generation? I don't know. I remember there was one of those we had in college. It was funny as hell. I hope you think so. I hope your chest infection is cleared. I hope so too. That sounds awful. Yes, we're all jealous of that because the shit's hilarious, guys. Someday, Donald, I hope to also visit your grandmother. Maybe I'll tell my cousin. You know what I should do? I'm text my cousin tomorrow morning, who's there in Florida. I don't know where I don't know where obviously your grandmother is in Florida, but let's say she's close by. We'll text you say you gotta go meet my friend's grandmother because you'll have a good time. Did you just wake up, child? Hold on, guys. Anyway, good times. So, let's see what else we got left here. I don't think we've had Mr. Pappy 15 yet. Gotta have this one, because why not? Be silly not to, right? It's just sitting there looking at me. Seems like a solid choice. Yep, still smells damn good. Oh yeah, check out this Discord pic. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. That'll do, Jason Coates. That'll do. Very nice. I like it when they free pour. That's even my favorite. Okay. It's funny, right above Jason Coates' picture is this one. Was this from Daisy? Oreo Coca-Cola and dough ball. Okay, sure. Why not? That sounds like a freaking sugar coma waiting to happen. The terminal was back. Well, hey Chris, there's a tram between. There's the Skylink goes between C and D. You can certainly go do that. Yeah, it's in the airport. Exactly. It's a Papados in the airport itself. So yeah, just take the Skylink between them. I don't know how long between flights you guys have between your flight to Australia, but if you've got time, definitely just take that Skylink between C and D and go over there and do that. Yeah, it's super easy. I told you that what's going to happen, Ben Demon Hunter, is his grand's going to just stop the thing. The hurricane's going to get there and say, nope, I ain't fucking with that lady. I got to turn around. Going to save everybody's homes because the power of Donald's grandmother. Gumbo not as bad as airport meals go. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've been to Papados or not ever before, Chris and Lil, but food's good there. If you guys are into, I guess, what do you call it? Cajun, I guess would be the best way to describe their food. It's good. It's really good. But, if you like that kind of food. Ooh, I do love Lake Tahoe. Vacation in Tahoe last week at a big place. Phil and Deepa stayed there with us Wednesday and Thursday, and we had 2 grand nights of whiskey tasting from my favorite loves, Iran and Long. Oh, dude, Long Grow 21. That is on my list of things I have not tried yet, Donner Pass. Long Grow 21. I love Long Grow. Never had the 21. I did introduce someone to their first Long Grow the other day. They're in love, so I was glad. Exactly. Don't mess with Donald's grandma or her, but more. That's a good point. You have to collect your luggage and take the bus from outside C to D? That's weird. Are you guys flying into DFW and doing that? Or is that like Love Field and then over? Because why do I have to take a bus? That seems weird. Huh. I don't know. Sounds like some screwy shit there to me, because usually it should all be inside the airport, behind the security or whatnot. Shouldn't have to, but, I guess whatever they're making you do, I guess they're making you do. It's crazy. Oh, she's in Orlando. Okay. Right. I knew you're international. Yeah, I knew that. Because you're landing. I assume you're landing in C and then going to D, right? And then you have to go through. Well, you don't declare customs till you get home, but you have to declare security. But you should be once you're behind. But since you're still should be behind security, you should be okay. Huh? I don't know. Whatever. That sounds shitty though. If you have to do that, taking a bus anywhere sounds shitty because it's a bus. Train's definitely better, but I guess that's an unfortunate reality of what you're in. Oh, that's why you have to deal with the. You gotta be shitting me, Chris. It's the luggage. Ugh. Oh, that sucks, dude. That sucks. They don't forward luggage. That's some bullshit. After the same crap either flying to you? Oh. Ah, dude. That's gonna be rough. 4 stickers and 4 carry-ons? Yeah. That's gonna be, dude. I hope they get you a big ass cart. Like, obviously, there's no way in hell you can carry it other way. It's a big ass cart. They need to get you one of those people with the little driver cart thingies. Tell them that. Take us to Papados. We need a drink. That's what I think that you should tell them. Give you an extra $20. Seems like, or hell, tell them you buy them a drink. Either way works. Seems fair. I don't know. What are we not for? I had that last week. How about this? How about 40-year Scotch? 40-year Scotch sounds good. Because why not? Mm, 40-year Glenfarclas, delicious. Says Qantas is a special airline. No deaths in accidents, no hull losses, and no missing planes for 100 years. That's why I have to do something different. Yeah. It is amazing, to be honest, that their safety record's that good. That's what it tells you. Well, it tells you, A, their maintenance, clearly, obviously good. Isn't made by some jack off who's like, oh, I don't know, somebody got sucked out the window, forgot whatever, screw or whatever. Okay, Chris, good point. Yeah, this is the first class lounge and Troy Airport's dinner. You know what? Your problem is solved. I like that plan. Better plan. I like this plan. Cheers. I'll stop drinking everything on my shelf. I need some. I need some when I get there. There you go, William Hall. Your shelf is safe, my friend. I promise. You're good. Whenever you come, your shelf is there. Ooh. Ooh, that's really delicious tonight. I've not had that in a long time. Wow. Ooh, there's this crazy grape note on there tonight. Like grape and grape nuts. Wild. Yeah, good either way. But that's a little bit of peat and a little bit of sulfur there. Candle wax. Banana runts. That's wild. That's good. I like it. Oh, yeah. It's good stuff. It should be for 40 years. Is there such a thing as bad 40-year Scotch? I don't think so. You should definitely watch that, Chris. It is delicious. Yeah, that shit was great. So I guess that, like I said, that knocks one off the list. I guess the only one I'm missing really is just a handful. And one of them is going to be that one we talked about when you guys were here was that other one, that Australian port cask version. Does that mean Kristen we're having emu steaks in vengeance for losing the war? Yeah, totally right. Emu is delicious, by the way. I thoroughly enjoy emu and ostrich. They're both evil birds. They do taste great, which is why we should have them all shot and killed and eaten. We'll solve that problem for you, Jason Coates. We'll solve that problem. 6 balls of Causeway. Sweet. That's awesome. I've had 0 balls of Causeway. But someday that will get corrected. I don't have a ball. Just try it. It's good enough for me. Hey, John, good to see you there. Emu wings. There you go. You think about how big those damn things would be, right? Some big-ass emu wings. Ostrich wings. Sounds delicious. Ostrich egg. That sounds really good. I mean, think about the omelet that some bitch could make. You have to have like a fucking wok to cook that thing in, though. Maybe bigger. Maybe you had to go to like like Genghis Grill and throw in one of those the big ass whatever, I don't know, hot steaming thing, or I guess maybe throw it on a griddle or something. I don't know. Either way, it'd be really good. I just know I love me some emu, love ostrich because they're so freaking good. So, ooh, ostrich egg fried rice in the wok the size of a kiddie pool. I like the way you think, Jason Coates. I think that's a great idea. Who doesn't want to see it? Yeah, but you know what? You're right. Size of a kiddie pool is probably about right because we like to go to this local Mongolian place here, and it's probably the size of a kiddie pool. The thing they're put, you turn up for your meats and your vegetables, and whether you're getting rice or noodles or whatever, with all the oil and the egg on there, probably about right, about the size of a kiddie pool. It's delicious. I love Mongolian food. It's so freaking good. And it's BYOB, which I also appreciate. Moose wings. You hack the moose, just splitting its throat and make a wing out of its lower leg. Ah, that's lovely, Donald. I'll get right on that. See, ask Stacy what the pick Bushman called is. It's this month's Oz, which called pick. She's discussing. Oh, okay. Very cool. I'll have to ask Stacy about that. That sounds cool. Excuse me. Sounds like a plan, to say the least. Crafted memories, all being experience. Huh. Sure, why not? Yes. So I joined the silly Facebook thing. Obviously, you guys know I have the Facebook's page for the channel. But I'm like, because some of my buddies is like, yeah, you have to join in the personal side, so then you can invite everyone to the page. Does anyone know if that's how that crap works? Because I got no clue. I was like, I want to invite lots of people to the page so they can come to the castle, come to some events, come take a class, come have a good time. It was funny. I was talking to that lady today, and I was like, I promise, because she was asking about Brook Lottie, and I'm like, you will have a good time. I promise. I said, it's a really great community atmosphere. There's no snobbery. It's just a good time with a lot of great people. I said, you'll make new friends that night for sure. Especially if you're going to drive, 2.5 hours to be at it, which I think is pretty cool. Although, Andy's driving further away, so even better. Oh, maybe when I people come from Austin, maybe from Austin for that one too. We're coming all over the place for that one, so. Ooh, well, that's awesome. Dawsball Causeway, even better. Very cool. I do love Bushmills too. I am a fan. Someday. It's all good. All right, we're going to go about 10 more minutes, and I got to get off here because I got shit to do. And sleep. Because kind of important. Thanks for accepting my friend request for your personal page. Think I already like the cats. Right, perfect. Yeah, I'm pretty much at this point, I'm like, it says I probably, and part of the problem is I know people, but I may not know what they look like. It's like, that's one of the other things, of course, with a lot of the things. It's like, well, a mutual friend of these 6 people. Most likely I probably know them or I know of them, so that's good enough for me. So it's just trying. So that was the thing we're saying is, if you get them on your personal side, you can invite them to your page side. I don't fucking know. This shit is hard and confusing, and because my friend's like, yeah, you got to do that so you can get everybody invited to your page so they can follow your crap and then come to your place. I'm like, okay, sure. That sleep shit's overrated. Well, that's valid. Yep, I have to go to get up and sleep. It's under 6 hours a pack. All right. Yeah, hopefully you're almost all the way packed already, Chris, because there's nothing worse than packing a damn hotel room up on the last day of all your bullshit. And then, of course, you got to pack up not only your crap, your kids' crap, which they like help you, which really means you get to do it. Night, Chris. Have a safe trip back home, and we will talk to you soon. If you are around tomorrow, we might have fun up there. I'm sure you guys will have a good time there at DFW. I'll wave to you as I pass by the airport. I'm sure, and you guys have a safe flight home. It'll be great. And you have to let us, and then you'll have to take, I'm sure, probably a 3-day nap just to recover from us. Oh, your friend's B&B. Oh, okay. That's a plus. That's at least you're not in a fucking hotel you have to deal with all that bullshit tomorrow. That's a huge plus. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Okay. Oh, you know what? I need to join that group because that's the other thing. I have to like join groups and crap now. I've never really done that, so I have to figure that crap out too. It's only use the fish for whiskey too, so I probably recognize all my friends mostly hanging from the Aquavite bar flies. Yeah, that makes sense. I probably need to go do that too. I guess I need to go join all of the whiskey tube YouTube or Facebook dealies because I haven't. I guess I should do that now. Because why not, right? Mm-hmm. That way, I guess it joins more whiskey club things. Ah, well, laundry is important, Ben. Someone should do it. Apparently, it's you. It's okay. I do laundry here too. It's fine. It's just part of the deal. I don't know. Oh, have the Australia only causeway. Very nice. That's the way to do it, Donald. That is fabulous. You must have some birthday bourbon because why not? Oh, I guess that's true. I guess in about 3 weeks we're doing my birthday stream. That'll be fun. I love the birthday stream. Maybe we should do a birthday stream hangout. I like this plan. What do you guys think about that? Should we do a birthday stream hangout that night? And everybody can get on? Yeah, it could be fun. Oh, man, that smells good. Let's do it. Let's do that then. Especially you guys that don't get on here a lot. You guys should get on that night. Obviously, it's fun to have other streamers on, but I'd like to see a lot of you guys that don't have channels on it. Let's see. That'll be, Ben, that will be the 28th. My birthday is the 29th. We'll do it the 28th. So my birthday will be the next day. So let's do that on October 28th, guys, in 3 weeks. Everybody plan to be on. So we can all, I can get 10 on at one time. So get on the first 10, and then we can rotate out whoever wants to be on. And we can all drink together. I think that'd be fun. It'd be a good birthday stream for us. We can all enjoy that, and everybody can hear us all bullshit. It'll be great. And a curated toast. I'll have to think on that part for you, John. That I don't know. We'll figure it out, though. Hmm. Oh, good. Awesome, William. That'll be great to have you in there. Yeah, like I said, I like to have a lot of you guys that haven't had a chance to come on before. Well, of course, all of you are welcome, obviously, that have been on before. But I think it'd be great to have some of you guys that newer that, haven't had a chance to do it. Just put a face to the name. It's just kind of nice. Obviously, we'll have some of our fun people. We always have, of course, I'm sure, in there. I'm sure Donald will get to join us, as always, as he's this excellent and knowledgeable gentleman that he is. And some of our other friends can hopefully join us that evening as well. But yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of. If you guys are afraid of being on camera, don't worry about it. Look, have a couple drinks, you won't give a shit anymore. It's just talking, having fun, and it goes back to the whole whiskey club thing too. Once again, is it brings people into the community and the fabric of doing this and having a good time together. That's the whole point of this. I'm too pretty and have a tight lawyer for appearances, so just saying. Well, it's up on you. Like I said, it'll be fun. No matter what. You just come, join, have a good time. That's half the fun of having a birthday stream together. And I think that's part of the important thing, too, is to let you guys on at times. Because I can sit there and bullshit for as long as you guys want. But no one wants to hear me talk for the next 6 hours. It's just best if we all do it. Let's stay away. Oh, this is a great time. A handlebar mustache and a Speedo nightmare of the 1980s. Yeah, that sounds pretty scary, Bendy Hunter. I don't think any of us want to see that. I think we're good on that. But yeah, so once again, if you're in the local area, come to the 4-Gate thing on Friday. Got tickets still available for that. So we've got 6 really fabulous whiskeys for that evening. I can tell you guys real quick what they are, in case you are interested in coming that night. They are, let's see here. Where did my pictures go? That's weird. All right. No, they went. It's bizarre. I'll go over here. All right. So what we have is. Excuse me. You have the 4-Gate. You've got the Split Stave Bourbon, the Kelvin 60, which is the 8-year bourbon, the Andalusia Key 2 7-year 6 months bourbon, the Kelvin Collaboration 9-year bourbon, and then the Andalusia Key Rye 7-year and the Rhino under 7 years. So really great stuff, which will also be getting paired with Pie 5 pizzas and a charcuterie board. So it should be a lot of fun that evening. Get a chance to come, be a great time. Great food, great whiskey, great community, and great learning, of course, being a masterclass with Bill, of course, is the founder of 4-Gate. Should be a really, really good time. This is my warm pours empty. I need to pick up something with my more pour. I would agree. That will help you with their AMSR whiskey. I think that will help tremendously to air. No proof last time I checked. But that does it for you? Sure, why not? But yeah, it works. But anyway, so it's been a good time. I think I said we learned some fun things. And then I think then we can talk about next week is SEO, which I don't know anything about either. That's okay. That's half the fun here is drinking whiskey, talking about business discussions, and great groups and trying great things and new friends as always. So it'll be good. Looking forward to it. Should be a good time. Hope to make lots of new friends this week for this. You're tired. I understand, Ben. Me too. So that's the way this works. Yeah, because it's 11:30 here. Oh, no, hell, it's 12:30 for you guys on the East Coast, which is super late. But, got this thing called work tomorrow. So it'll be important to be up for that. They like it when you come to work on time. Seems like a good choice. So, it is what it is. All right, gentlemen, ladies, and any of those fabulous people out there. We will see you guys all next week. And with new fabulous Hopefully, going to have some cool guests with us next week. I think we're going to have, maybe the Texas Whiskey Geek, working on trying to do some stuff with him. Working on the Cold Balcones, some other cool, fun stuff for you guys. So it should be a good time next few weeks here. So we're ready to celebrate English birthday tomorrow. Well, good luck with that, Ben Demon Hunter. That's awesome. We'll see you guys all next week. Cheers.